Hello and welcome back to the Slyphor channel. I am here back in Dawn of War Dark Crusade. Still playing as the Space Marines. I've still got my little area that I've captured. By little area I mean all of this bit up here and all of this bit down here. I said I was going to wipe out the Imperial Guard last time, didn't I? So let's go straight into that. First off, do I have any points I can spend? Because I need some of my honor guard. 300, 200, 200, 200. I got most of it back. Now let's kill some Imperial Guard. See how that goes.
Upon arriving on Kronus, General Lucas Alexander became Governor Militant and set about reclaiming the planet for the Imperium. When his enemies launched attacks on his capital, he prepared to repel them with extreme prejudice. Experts in planetary defense, the men of the Imperial Guard were heavily dug in and fortified in Victory Bay. Any attacker would face well-armed and well-supplied soldiers, backed by powerful armored columns and artillery positions. The Guard's only real weakness was its morale. Although most soldiers served honorably, the men of the regiment's 5th Company had proven less than stalwart, and were placed under command of Regimental Commissar Anton Gebet in a forward base on the northern shore of the Victoria River. Without Gebet's whip, the company and its base would surely fold. Other companies took position in forward bases in more sensitive areas, ready to drive the enemy off. Still, determined attackers could overrun those positions. Governor Alexander remained confident, however. Indeed, any opponent who made it past his forward positions would find themselves staring down the barrel of the massive Hellstorm cannon of an Imperator Titan.
Yeah, I quite like this mission. With the Titan cannon that you have to avoid and all the stuff you got to blow up.
5th Company, this is the moment of truth. You will not fear. You will not falter. You will not give a single step to the enemy.
But sir, if you will not serve in combat, then you will serve on the firing line.
Oh, I like that line. If you will not serve in combat, you will serve on the firing line.
The immortal Emperor is with us, and we are invincible. His soldiers will strike you down. His war machines will crush you under their treads. His mighty guns will bring the very sky crashing down upon you. You cannot win. The Emperor has given us his greatest weapon to wield. So make yourselves ready. We are the Planet Kronus Regiment, and today is our victory day.
Yeah. Hoorah. Call of Duty.
General Alexander, this is your last chance. We purge this world under the authority of the Chapter Master of the Blood Ravens. Withdraw your men to orbit, and our conflict can still end peacefully.
I have the utmost respect for the Emperor's Space Marines and their millennia of service captain fuel.
Do I detect
But my orders are explicit and come directly from Segment in Command. I cannot withdraw.
Then the time for talk is over. We are united in his service.
Then the time for talk is over. So that's what I've got to blow up. I've also got to take here and take the battery down here as well as minor objectives. So if I feel like doing those, I'll do those. Might just try and rush take them because no one else can get into here once I've taken it, so I'll never really have to defend this area.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor! Awaiting orders.
Let's go with... Here they are. Randomly just standing around. Ugh.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Where you need us most.
Yes, Lord. Build routine
Grab
721
a couple
initiated.
units. Kick this up again. This is what I always hate. The giant like forward push that they're just like, yeah, squads, tanks, everywhere.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Marine squad deployed. Faith is our shield.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. At your command, I stand ready.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
The Emperor protects.
Marine squad deployed.
Taking command.
Awaiting orders.
I shall not fail. For the Emperor.
There we go. I need more. Need more power. Come on, finish building your
Yes,
little
most beneficent one.
host.
What is your will? To serve. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, most beneficent one.
Boop.
Build routine 721 initiated.
What would you have me do? For the Emperor.
Fear not the Psyker. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Send a platoon to secure that location. Executing your orders, sir.
Ever vigilant.
There we go.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated. I await your instructions.
Come on.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
Under fire.
Here to serve.
Could build an armory in a bit. Or some of these defences. Armory's probably more important.
Build routine 721 initiated. One.
There we go.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Dun, 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 boom, boom, boom. Don't know why I just randomly decided to start
Yes, Lord.
making tunes.
Build routine
Singing
721
tunes.
initiated.
Space Marines. It's the one downside with recording strategy games. It's when you get to a certain point, the build-up is just the same as every other set. And so you just kind of get to watch me sit here and build up
Yes,
my base. Similar to my other base, and the base before that, and the base before that. So you'll probably get a little bit bored of this, if you haven't already. Hopefully my enthralling conversation is going to keep you enjoying my series at least.
Under fire.
Yes, most
Although,
beneficent one.
Don't know about that.
Marine squad
Build routine
deployed.
721 initiated.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Build more stoofs.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Faith
Oh,
is
where's
our
this other
shield.
group? When this group is made, I will then start moving forward.
Marine squad
An
deployed.
open mind is like
We
a
stand
fortress
ready.
with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Let's go!
Charge!
Fear denies faith.
Charge!
Yes, my lord. Ever vigilant.
Mind over matter.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, most beneficent one. As you wish. Yes, most beneficent one.
An open mind is like
Under
a fortress
fire.
with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
What is your order? Take and hold.
75, 60, 75, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75. We're just counting requisition
Yes, my lord.
because morale is their weak spot. Flamers are what I go for.
Awaiting orders. Heresy grows from idleness.
Yes.
Yes, most
For the
beneficent one.
Emperor!
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Oh,
Under fire!
Charge!
At once.
Space
Yes,
Marines!
sir.
Oh, this'll be ugly. First company, hold the enemy back, no matter the cost!
so you need to get my guys out of this no cover they're in. Where's the first company?
Fear denies faith.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
You guys can get up here.
Charge! Charge!
We stand ready.
Just taking all of this out.
Charge!
Ever vigilant. We
So-
are the Emperor's chosen.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be
Under
no
fire.
peace.
Charge! Charge!
Under fire.
My will is undone.
Charge!
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Fear denies faith.
Through discipline, we prevail.
Regroup! This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Charge! Charge!
The
Charge!
Emperor protects.
Direct us to the enemy.
What would you have me do? My will is undone.
Charge!
Let's get rid of a bunch of this.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
I speak his
What would you
word.
have me do?
There is no such thing as
Regroup!
innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Rally squad! Rally squad!
An
Charge!
open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
What's your order?
Venerate the immortal emperor.
Direct us to the enemy.
My guys are really getting hammered here.
At your command.
So many Imperial guards everywhere.
Direct us to the enemy. Awaiting orders. Faith is our shield. We are the Emperor's chosen.
I can sense the enemy. They are close.
We are the
Yeah,
Emperor's chosen.
in fact, right down there.
Charge! Charge! Charge!
Now then, where was I?
Yes, Lord. Pilgrimage 721 initiated.
Come on. Power sword. Plasma pistols. 50, 40, 50. There we go.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Look at these extra flamers.
Under fire.
Make sure this defense is going well. Kind of.
For the Emperor.
This could be given an upgrade.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. At your command,
Under
I
fire.
serve.
Charge!
Get them all.
I can sense the enemy. They are close. At once.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. The Emperor protects.
At once. Mind over matter. I shall never tire. I serve.
The Emperor protects.
Yes, my lord.
Charge!
Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
Liberators, the enemy has made it to the northern shore.
I
Redeploy
can
to drive
sense
them
the
back.
enemy. They are close.
Under fire.
Charge!
Mind
Yep.
over matter.
Don't mind me, I'm
He
just
who stands
right
with me
here.
shall be my brother.
I serve.
What would you have me do?
Pew. Come on. Pew.
Charge! Charge!
My faith is my shield. Confirm. He who stands with me shall be
There
my
is
brother.
no such thing as innocence. Only
There we
degrees
go.
of guilt.
Walk
Charge!
softly and carry a big gun.
At your command.
Charge!
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Rally, squad! Today the enemy shall know fear.
Under fire.
I shall never tire.
On alert,
Destroy
brothers.
this
The enemy
space.
must be nearby.
We must disrupt this attack. Tell the Vindicare
Charge.
Temple to eliminate their commander.
One chance is all I need.
While the enemies of the Emperor
don't
still
do
draw
that.
breath, there can be no peace.
Oh, you guys suck.
vigilant. Marine squad deployed.
Charge!
Ever vigilant.
Charge!
Squad broken.
Fire control.
There is no
Initiate
such thing as
strafing run.
innocence, only degrees of guilt. At your command.
Under fire. Squad morale. Marine squad charge.
An open
just
mind
mostly
is like a
worried.
fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Charge!
Rally squad!
Charge!
It's real difficult to kill off Space Marines.
Charge! Charge!
Real difficult.
We stand ready. At your command. Faith is our shield. We stand ready. Yes, my lord. We stand ready.
Charge! Charge!
Oh, hey, Vampire, you're on a guard.
Charge!
What are you doing here?
Under fire.
Ooh, I should check my objectives as well. Oh. Destroy first company base, which I've already done. Job done.
Charge!
Rally squad!
Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
And there's the other part of your on the squad.
Fear denies faith. Squad broken. Under fire.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Charge!
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. I serve.
Doo-doo-doo.
Charge!
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Mind over matter. Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our
Fear denies
salvation.
faith.
Charge!
Under fire.
Rally
Praise the
squad!
Emperor! Charge!
At your command.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Fire control. Initiate strafing run.
Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
Move, 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 move. There we go.
What would you have me do?
Nicely out of the
Do
way.
I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
Well, bye.
The Emperor protects.
Charge!
I speak his word. Through discipline, we prevail.
Apothecary ready. Under fire.
Random Hellhound tank.
Apothecary here. Who requires we stand ready? Under fire. Yes, my lord. How can I serve? What are your needs?
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
What's your order?
I'm really running low on requisition here. Come on.
There is no such thing as innocence.
At
only
your command.
degrees of guilt.
Come on.
What are your needs? Direct us to the enemy.
There we go.
How can I
Right,
serve?
put that back on. That back on.
Fear not the sight.
Used to
Under
back on.
fire.
Charge!
Under fire.
Charge!
We are the Emperor's chosen.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Yes, my lord.
Charge! Charge!
Smash
I
this
shall
building
never
open.
tire.
Kill the guys
It's
inside.
the first step on the road to
Up
disappointment.
into the next area,
Charge!
where I have to take out this group of weapon teams. And this lovely little base that they've laid out for me.
Charge! Charge!
There is no
Nice.
such thing as
What's
innocence,
your order?
only degrees of guilt.
Charge. Direct us to the enemy. Charge. Under fire. Squad broken.
Charge!
We stand ready. Morale restored.
Rally squad!
Charge. Awaiting orders. Charge. Yes, my lord.
That group's good, that group's okay.
At your command.
These ones just not making flame this. Again.
Praise the Emperor.
Charge.
Oh, the oh, god damn it. Well, they got an assassin who took up my librarian. I guess. Or just somebody took out my librarian.
Cleanse. Purge. Kill. Charge.
Why am I even destroying everything in this section? Pretty sure I can just walk straight through. Wow, okay, they definitely had an assassin. They just killed both my heroes. I'm gonna have to find that guy.
What's your order? Under fire. Under fire.
Come on, take out these ogres.
We are the Emperor's chosen. The battlefield awaits. Food required. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. Fear our wrath. Apothecary here. What are your needs? One broken shield. Charge. For the Emperor! For the Emperor! Squad broken!
Rally
Squad morale
squad!
restored. Awaiting orders. We are the Emperor's chosen. Squad morale restored. Ever vigilant.
Maybe rushing wasn't the best idea. I got pretty far. And I've destroyed pretty much everything on my way here.
Yes, my lord.
Attacking forces. This is Governor Militant
Orders
Lucas
received,
Alexander. Your commander is dead. You cannot win. Lay down your
Ever
arms
vigilant.
or be destroyed. Fire control. Initiate
There we
strafing
go.
run.
Cleanse. Purge. Kill.
Here to serve.
Squad broken! Apothecary here. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Here to serve.
Under fire.
Come on. 240, 250, 260.
What are your needs? Squad broken! The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. The battlefield awaits.
Let's try and get rid of all of these.
Yes, my lord. Maintain attack formation. Understood. Cleanse, purge, kill. Direct us to the end. The battlefield awaits. Squad morale restored. How can I serve?
This whole no cover thing makes it really difficult to do anything.
Shall be destroyed.
I command in the name of the Emperor. He who stands with me shall be my brother. Taking command.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. What's your order? Take and hold. Under fire.
$50, 160, 170, 180. There we go. And at 60 we can grab another apothecary. Maybe a library. No, apothecary will do fine.
Yes, Lord.
Apothecary ready.
I shall obey.
The enemy fights back. For the
Build routine
Emperor.
721
Apothecary here.
initiated.
My duty calls.
Fire control. Initiate Direct strafing is run. injured.
Here to serve. I exist to serve.
What are your needs? Under fire.
What would you have? Taking command.
How can I serve? What are your needs?
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
Yeah, smash.
The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
What would you have me do?
Managing to get rid of all of these pretty well. Inspiring aura. I'll try and grab that. Should be good for this instead.
The battlefield awaits. The enemies of man cannot stand
Beware the
before
alien,
us.
the mutant.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
Sergeant, get me control of
Under
those streets.
fire.
By the Emperor, you will have it.
Yes, Lord. As you wish.
How can I serve? The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
Yeah, like heavy infantry. That's no good. Effect against infantry, effect against vehicles and buildings. So I'll put one for infantry, one for vehicles and buildings.
Take and
I'll
hold.
capture this point. I'll bring
Yes,
this guy
Lord.
back up.
I exist to serve.
So you can then place a listening post here. When he gets up here. Here we go. Here he comes. To save the day.
For the Emperor!
Build routine 721
The
initiated.
battlefield awaits. I follow your commands. I follow your commands. No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it.
Fire control! Initiate strafing run!
Come on, move, 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 move. Come on, little guy, move. Oh, back into it, that would be pretty stupid. Huh.
Under fire!
Strafing run genuinely did nothing.
The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. I follow your commands. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
There we go.
No servant of the Emperor shall
Much better.
fall if I can help it. How can I serve? The enemies of man cannot stand before us. I follow your commands. Apothecary here. Feel the power of the Emperor! The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's The enemies of man cannot stand before us. The fallen shall be forever remembered. The enemies of man cannot stand before us. 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 How can I serve? Under fire. The enemies of man cannot stand before
I just need to control where they attack.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
The fallen shall be forever remembered. The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
Correct. Yeah.
How can I serve?
What would you have me do?
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
Nothing up here. There's stuff through there, but I don't really need that. Here would send me all the way over here. It's the easy way. Let's go.
No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord. I exist to serve.
Under fire.
There we go, this is getting much better.
The battlefield awaits. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
Lord, die.
Take and hold.
What would you have me do?
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721
How can I
initiated.
serve?
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. Faith and duty. For terror. Agree. For the Emperor. Confirm.
For the
My
Emperor.
aim shall not falter.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us. Under fire. The fallen shall be forever remembered. The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
What are your needs? The enemies
enemies of man cannot stand before us.
How can I serve?
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
Where is that guy going?
The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
The battlefield awaits.
Beware the alien,
Under
the
fire.
mutant, the heretic.
The battlefield awaits. The battlefield awaits.
The enemies
Praise
of
the
man
Emperor.
cannot stand before us.
Under fire.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us. The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Fire control. Initiate strafing run. The enemies of man cannot
from the
stand
men.
before us.
Sir, yes, sir. Beware the alien, the
The
mutant.
fallen shall be forever remembered as
The
the
enemies
Emperor's
of man
finest.
cannot stand before us.
Direct me to the injured. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
Here to serve. Build routine 721
The fallen
initiated.
shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Finally.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
The Emperor protects.
The battlefield awaits. I follow your commands.
Beware
No
the
servant
alien,
of the
the
Emperor
mutant.
shall fall if I can help it.
There we go.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
The battlefield awaits.
Cleared.
The enemies of man
I
cannot
await
stand
your
before us.
instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Apothecary here. Under fire.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us. The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
Follow my lead. Beware the alien, the mutant,
Nice, there
the
we go.
heretic.
So I triggered the cutscene that fires down the alley and managed to pull my unit out.
Go, go, go! On my command, fire the Titan cannon.
Run, little Imperial Guard.
Fire! Begin recharge. I want that gun firing again.
Why is it showing my guys dead in there? None of my guys were in there.
Under fire.
The enemies of man
My
cannot
aim
stand
shall not
before us.
falter.
Shut down Titan Cannon. Yep, I get that. Don't plan on doing it, but
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
I know
No
that it's a
servant
thing.
of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Apothecary here.
The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the
The
Emperor's
Emperor
finest.
protects.
How can I serve? What are
keep
your
an eye on these
needs?
groups before they just go running in. But it should be fine. Oh, but I stopped paying attention. Until okay.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
Apothecary
There we
here.
go.
Direct me to the injured. I follow your commands. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
Praise the Emperor.
The battlefield awaits. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. Marine squad deployed. The enemies of man cannot stand before us. The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
Come on, guys, get through.
I follow your commands.
Baneblade.
Marine squad deployed. I follow your commands. Under fire. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. Cannot stand before us. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
The battlefield awaits. Under fire. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
My aim shall not falter.
Broken. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. Here.
Today the enemy shall know.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
That is so difficult to kill.
The enemies of the
Might be easier
Emperor
to kill
shall be
this.
destroyed. The battlefield awaits.
I fear no evil, for I am fear incarnate. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. The enemies of man cannot stand before us.
Fire control.
What are your needs?
Initiate strafing run. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, they
Well,
can
it was
be
easy
no
to destroy the
peace.
building,
The enemies of man cannot stand
but
before
it
us.
hasn't actually done anything.
What has your command?
Attacking
Under
forces.
fire.
This is Governor Militant
Yes,
Lucas
Lord.
Alexander. Your commander is dead. You cannot win. Lay down your arms or be
The
destroyed.
enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. Under fire.
Rally squad.
Ah, I didn't get the rally.
What is your order? Apothecary here. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
I think I need to take that. But I still need to kill this Baneblade, which is really annoying.
Broken.
I'm not entirely sure how I'm meant to do it.
Faith is our shield. Faith is our shield. We stand ready.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Difficult.
I command in the name of the Emperor. Walk softly and carry a big gun.
I suppose I could do that. That would probably get rid of it.
Under
I can't see
fire.
where it is anymore.
The Emperor protects. My aim shall not falter.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Under fire.
My duty calls.
Understood. Maintain attack formation. Charge. Charge.
There we go.
Terminators ready.
Emperor protects.
Two. These. These.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
This guy can join this group.
Fire control! Initiate strafing run!
My faith is my shield.
Oh, no.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Under fire! How can I serve? Who requires my aid? How can I serve? Who requires my aid? The Emperor's finest report. How can I serve? Under fire!
My powers are yours, Psycho. With me, brothers.
Yeah.
What are your needs? No servant of the Emperor shall fall.
Things are now ready to go.
Marine squad deployed. What are your needs?
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Under fire! The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
Fear not, Psycho.
Marine squad deployed. No servant of the Emperor shall fall. Under fire!
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Under fire! The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
Send a platoon to
Die,
secure that
Beyblade.
location. Executing your orders, sir.
Die. Takes a hell of a lot of firepower to take them out. And so that's what I brought.
I fear no evil, for I am fear
How can I serve?
incarnate.
Apothecary here.
Yeah.
Direct me to the injured.
Praise the Emperor.
Massive power is what I brought.
Faith is our shield. Squad broken! We stand ready. Orders received. What is your order? Faith is our shield. Under fire! Squad morale restored. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. Direct me to the injured. Under fire! The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
I speak his word.
He who stands
These
with me
space
shall
marines
be
are
my
gripped
brother.
by madness, men. They fight against the Emperor's holy will.
I will not be called a traitor, General.
You haven't silenced me
The
yet, Blood
enemies of the
Raven.
Emperor shall be destroyed.
Yeah, we're totally not traitors. I mean, it's not like anything of that nature happens later.
The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
course
On
not.
alert, brothers. The enemy must
Nothing
be
of the
nearby.
kind.
No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it.
While
No
the enemies
servant
of the
of the
Emperor
Emperor
still
shall
draw
fall.
breath, there can be no peace.
Roar.
The enemies of the
Beware
Emperor
the
shall be
alien.
destroyed.
Promoted.
Broken.
Sergeant, get me control of those streets.
By the
Squad
Emperor,
morale
you will
restored.
have it.
The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. Squad morale The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
The fallen shall be
My
forever
faith
remembered
is
as the
my shield.
Emperor's finest. How can I serve?
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Under fire! How can I serve?
Venerate the immortal
getting there.
Emperor.
My faith is my shield.
The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed. The battlefield
Push
awaits.
back the front
Blood
line,
broken.
men. We won't let you down, son.
Under fire. Squad morale restored. Squad
That's the first
broken.
step on the road to disappointment.
Squad morale restored.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Under fire.
My aim shall not falter. I fear no evil,
Squad
for I
morale
am
restored.
fear
The fallen shall be
incarnate.
forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. The enemies of the Emperor shall be
Praise
destroyed.
the Emperor.
The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
I'm just gonna go straight in for that.
Squad broken. Under fire. The enemies of the Emperor
Walk
shall be
softly
destroyed.
and carry a big gun.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. Under fire. The enemies of the Emperor shall be
He who
destroyed.
stands with me shall be my brother.
I'm totally not just wrecking your base. It's not what I'm doing at all. Don't mind me. There we go. Done. Bit of a longer rush than I thought, but I got there. Oh my god, that
Come on, post
face.
is gone. We can't hold them back much longer. We can't allow the Titan cannon to fall into their hands. Overload the core.
Yeah, blow up the can. I mean, it's not like the Space Marines are the ones making all these.
Emperor!
Yeah. Today shall
When the
be
Blood Ravens
our
leveled
victory
the Governor
day.
Militant's palace in Victory Bay, they brought an end to a sad conflict within the Imperium. Both Captain Thule and Governor Alexander were acting under orders of their superiors, and neither could back down when those orders brought them into conflict. Captain Thule and Chaplain Nicholas went so far as to praise the slain governor for his stalwart dedication to his orders. With his death, they arranged for the transport of the surviving guardsmen off-world. Most were sent towards Segmentum Command, with testimonials that they had done their regiment proud. The Blood Ravens were less forgiving to the rebellious guardsmen of the 5th Company. Although these men had shouted their loyalty to the Emperor's Angels of Death upon the death of Commissar Gebbet, the Space Marines showed them no favor. Indeed, these guardsmen had taken up arms against their regiment, and the Blood Ravens judged them traitors to be executed.
They have all been killed. That's what they get for defying the Blood Ravens. Just kill them all. That's how we do it. That's 2 races gone. So I've taken out the Imperial Guards here, the Chaos down here. There are the Orcs, who have 4 spaces left, the Tau that have 1, the Necrons that have 3, and the Eldar that have 3. So the Orcs pose the biggest threat currently. They're level 13 base. The Tau probably going to be the easiest to take out because they've only got a level 12 base. I suppose I need to knock down some of the Eldar and Necron places, but I tried fighting the Necrons before and we all know how that went. So I suppose I should probably look for something good and try and take that. First Company Terminator, Hellfire Dreadnought, First Company Veteran, Land Speeder, Assault Veteran, Bulwark. New Bulwark would probably be useful. Okay, so next episode we're going to try and get Bulwark. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode where I removed the Imperial Guards from Kronus, destroyed Victory Bay, and we shall see you next time for more Strategy Saturdays, and hopefully Civ, but I don't really see it happening at this point. I tried to set it up for this week, and yeah, it's not working out very well. But hopefully we'll get back to Civ. If after, say, another month, we don't end up seeing anything or hearing anything from the other people that I'm running my Civ into Space series with, I may have to just make a new Civ campaign. Unless people are enjoying me playing this instead. In which case, leave some comments below. Tell me whether you want me to restart my Civ campaign and see if I can make a reliable one that will actually run properly, or whether you just want me to continue going through all the Dawn of War games, because I'm actually pretty enjoying these. I've always liked the Dawn of War games, so let me know, either via Facebook, Twitter, or whatever. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.